You've fallen for my trap. Welcome to the dungeon. Hello, and thanks for stopping by. In this video, one of two, you'll get to see my entire playthrough through Resident Evil 3 Remake, knife only, in Inferno mode. Now, I've seen one other person do this, and they did it without damage. I am not a pro player. This took me quite a few times to attempt. I went through the whole thing just to see if I could do it, and then I restarted the whole thing, and I cut my time down by a lot. My final time is 1 hour and 55 minutes. When I did it the first time, it was 5 hours. 5 hours because I didn't know that whenever you die and you press continue, your time keeps going. And then I didn't know that even when you press load game after you die and you reload your recent save, your time still continues. So continue and load game do the exact same thing. So that ruined my time the first time I did this. But the second time I did this, I just quit the game every time I died. So I cut my time down tremendously, and I did it knife only. Now I would like to explain some things before I actually get into the game. Because this was my first time playing Inferno mode. Absolute first time. I played this game once before on my channel. I believe I played it on hardcore. I've never played Nightmare before. I've never played Inferno mode. So I thought, if I'm going to do a knife only challenge, I might as well do it on the hardest fucking difficulty. Might as well. It's more fun that way. But I'd like to get some things straight. There's that shop. So I do use some coins. I obviously use the... What was it? I use these. I use 2 of them because, well, they help. You know, dodging. Dodging is really important for the final match. I do use assault coins for more damage on the knife. I use the hot dogger. I wanted to use the normal knife, but I use the hot dogger because it's awesome. Most of the time, I use 2 assault coins. Certain times in the game, I use all 4 of them. I use all 4, I believe, in the hospital scenario when I'm playing Carlos, but I go back down to 2 or 3, I don't remember. I go back down to 2 during the wave after wave when I'm trying to defend the room. I go back down to 2 because I found that 4 was just too easy. And if it's easy, then it's not a challenge. So I'm just letting you know that now. I did use assault coins. I did use iron defense coins. This is... I'm not a challenge person. I'm getting into it. I'm getting into it. And I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I already know what game I'm playing next. I did use 2 iron defense coins most of the time. The final match with Nemesis, I use all 4. I am not a pro player, but I wanted to prove to myself that I can do it. And I did do it. One day, maybe I won't even need these. That'll feel really good. Also, one thing I'd like to point out, might be controversial. Yes, I'm scrolling over these. You know what these do. Since I knew what the final match was going to be like, I knew that I had to save as many healing items as possible, since I could actually take damage without dying. Now, throughout most of the game, I won't take any damage. I won't even get hit. But I have the iron defense coins anyway. But the times I do get hit, the way I saw it was, since these coins are only in the save box, basically what I did was whenever I took damage, I had to deal with it. I had to keep going, keep pushing forward with the damage. If I died, I died. That's fine. But if I actually made it to the next save room, then I would heal up with the recovery coin. And then I would put the coin back and keep going. Now that, you know, that may sound like, oh, you're cheating. But I was trying to save, you know, herbs for the final mission. And from time to time, I do use herbs, because I didn't want to always use the recovery coins. Sometimes I needed those herbs. So I'm collecting herbs throughout the entire run, and I use them when I absolutely need them. But otherwise, if I take damage, I go right through it, power through it. Just want to get those things out of the way, so you're not surprised when I use them. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. This is the entire playthrough. In the other video, I just go through the boss battles. That's probably the short video. So if you enjoyed, please remember to press that like button. It helps more people find my channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but unless someone comes up with a better idea, my next challenge video is Resident Evil 7 knife only Madhouse difficulty. If I can do Inferno mode, I can do Madhouse mode. And I'm really excited for that one. But if you have a better idea, let me know. So, anyway, here we go. Okay, yeah, so here we go. I'm going to be doing some live commentary. I picked Inferno mode. So, what I don't like about this game is this part. I can't skip this part. It's not an actual cinematic. It would have been really cool, the game to ask you, like, hey, have you played this before? Oh, yeah? Oh, sweet, bro. That's cool. Do you want to skip the intro? That'd be a cool feature, but no, we don't have anything like that, so I have to go through all this. And I'm under the impression that the timer starts immediately, so that's why I include this part.
Who could that be? Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
All right, let me grab my...
I did this the first time, because I did this several times. The intro, anyway.
What the hell is that thing?
Basically, I had to practice first, and it was my first time doing Inferno. Like, I had no idea what I was getting into. I knew it was incredibly difficult, and I knew it was going to be different from the normal game, but I didn't know, like, how difficult it was truly going to be. So this intro right here, I did at least 10 times. Not in this run. In my original run, when I was practicing, at least 10 times. In this one, I did it all in one go. One simple, flush, go, start to first save point. Indeed, the first save room I get to, all one take. It was glorious. I was so happy about that, because the first time I did this, this whole run was like 5 hours. So when I saw like how far I got in one take that night to the first save room, you know, that felt good. It was like legit accomplishment, yo. It's amazing. That just feels good. So I was really happy to like get through this in one run because it's so slow. You can't do anything about it. Look at her. Look at her. She can't move. She's limping. It's all forced.
You okay?
This is what cinematics
This all
are.
happened so fast.
I don't know.
But I get it. It's more fun, and it puts you in the mood. Like, you can see Jill struggling because you're struggling with her. I get it. Still would have been cool to like skip the intro because all this is just shit. I'm not a speedrunner.
How could this many people be infected?
I mean, I try, but I'm not a speedrunner. And I can imagine that things like this piss speedrunners off. Because, you know, they can't skip this. They have to deal with it. And it's so slow, and it just ruins their time. Because there's nothing they can do to make this kind of stuff faster. So right here, I put on the knife. Or I take out the knife. I almost got bit there. I almost fucking died right there. I was terrified. Because that zombie had never done that in the other run. When I did this run the first time, he didn't do that. He didn't even try to attack me. So I was like, oh shit! Fuck yeah. That's the guy that always killed me. So it felt really good to just get past that zombie alone. Goodness. And then after this, I was like, oh look, another slow portion, eh?
Hey, come on. There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
The parking garage isn't far. I can
The
take
only
you.
safe place is in here!
Shit! Come on. Start, damn it! It's my turn, bitch!
Hey! Fuckface! I think we're in the... Oh, come on. Who's the dipshit that closed
Something
this?
else I don't like.
Sorry, we're gonna have to
I
go
won't be
around.
talking through the whole thing,
Hey,
obviously.
what do you know about that monster?
But something else I don't like about this game.
Nothing. Never seen
This.
anything like it. But it's no zombie.
I can't get
It
past it.
knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it. Don't you like that in a man?
The
No,
game
thanks.
will not let me get in front of him. And I hate it.
Promise you're in good hands.
I can imagine that this
umbrella
part is
biohazard
frustrating for
countermeasure
speedrunners
service.
too, because look right there. That was the only way I can get past it.
Kidding
The
me?
game won't
Are
let
you
me get
fucking
past it.
kidding me? You guys are the ones who
And it won't
caused
let
all
me
of
get through the
Whoa,
door
whoa, whoa.
either.
What are you talking about?
I mean, probably because
You
he's
don't
the
have
only
to
one who
trust
can
me,
unlock it,
but I'm
but
going to the shelter.
still, man, that's
coming?
frustrating as hell. I'm just pissed off, because this isn't the only time
This
the game
way.
does this. The game does it several times. The worst one's at the end of the game with Tyrell. Like, my goodness. Because I'm just trying to get through the game, and the game is like, hey,
need to get your gear
slow down.
Head up the street.
This is
You'll
a
find supplies there.
romantic,
right.
personal moment. You need to stop and smell the roses. The city is burning down. Please just let me go. Smell the roses first. Yeah, so stuff like that really pisses me off. Which is kind of ironic since I'm a writer and I enjoy those moments. I enjoy, you know, setting the scene. But, you know, there's a time and a place for a scene.
And I guess video game developers just haven't fully, accepted, speed running and stuff like that. Crash 4 did, Crash Bandicoot 4, but games like this where they have forced intros and, stuff like that you can't really skip, it doesn't even have any progress or merit to the game. Like, anything like that at all. Like, you can't lose until you get to the actual gameplay. But it takes forever to get there. Anyway, so I put away my normal knife, and I take out some healing items and the coins. For most of this run, I use 2 iron defense coins and 2 assault coins. At times, I will switch out the assault coins for more coins. I also use the hot dogger and 2 of these stars thingamabobbers so I can dodge easy. I get everything out. This isn't a normal run. I'm trying to do it as fast as I possibly can. I'm not going through the motions of going all to get the items. No, I have all the items already. I've done this before. I played the game on my channel before. I know what I'm doing. I just have to do it. Yeah. So I used that herb. I didn't want to, but I didn't want to use the recovery coin either. Too early for that. So this part right here is extremely difficult. This took at least 20 times in my first run. This is one to go. One solid go. Purely because I had the defense coins. Without the defense coins, I would have died right there. Because Inferno mode is like one-hit kill. So without the defense coins, I wouldn't have gotten past that. And I don't like that. I should be able to get through it without the defense coins, but I'm not as good as others. Eventually, I can get there. Look how far I got before I got hit. I didn't want to use the grenade. That would have been too easy. But I did it. Eventually, one day, I'll keep practicing, and I can do this no damage. I'm sure. But for this run, I did use defense coins. And that doesn't limit the difficulty. If anything, it just extends my suffering. So I go up these stairs here, and then we're basically just trying to make our way through the level. Nothing too exciting happens in this area. Some good dodges, though, if I remember correctly. Okay, so this next part here was unexpected. All these zombies, this is the first time that they've been there. All the other times I had attempted this run, that was not a thing. All of them were still on the ground. So when that happened, I was like, oh shit. So I had to, it's like, show off your skills, man. Show off your skills. Show them you can do it. Show them you can fucking survive. And I did. Barely. I barely got through that. I was so scared. Oh, man. And I learned my lesson. I chopped off the chain first, then I saved. Because when I did this in the other run, I had saved, and then I had to do this whole thing over again and again and again, and I didn't like that. So I knew my lesson. And here we go. Controversy number 1. Recovery coins. Like I said in the beginning, I only use recovery coins in these moments. The pros, I save my herbs for boss fights. The cons, it severely diminishes my time. So my time and my run is, hurt tremendously by me using recovery coins, because I do not leave the room. I use them in the room and I put them back. And I show you that. This is one of the reasons that I'm showing you the entire run. Because I want you to show that I'm honest. I'm hoping that other challenge videos I do will not be this long, but I need to at least have one video on my channel that shows that I am at least honest in these types of situations. Trying to build rapport, trying to show that you can trust me, that I can do these challenges honestly. Everyone else on YouTube who does challenge videos, they have enough respect that people believe in when they say it. I am not a legit challenge channel. I'm just the guy who plays video games, so I need to build that rapport with you guys. So that's why I have the full run for this game. I put the recovery coins back. I always show you what I take out. Always show you what I use. That was also a first. I usually don't get attacked by her. This guy I do, though. And I finally dodged him for once. And I use recovery coins again. It is boring, but like I said, I'm trying to save herbs for the boss fights. And I also need herbs for this upcoming scenario here as well, because the parasites are coming. I don't even know what they're called anymore. They're nasty hentai monsters. You need green herbs to get rid of the parasites that they infect you with. If you get hit. Let's see. I don't think I got the... No, I didn't get the trophy for this one. Sucks, too. It was like, I could have sworn I did this in under 2 minutes, but I don't do it in under 2 minutes because I didn't get the trophy for it, so I was really disappointed with that.
Oh, it smells like... Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
Drain demos, that's what they're called. Yeah, drain demos. Interesting creatures. Nasty.
Here we go. All that leaves is the main power switch.
So right here, I use an herb. Because I don't always want to use the recovery coins. It's not entirely fair to only use recovery coins to heal. So every now and then I do use an herb, you know, to show you guys, you know,
Carla.
I'm not a total dick. But also I felt it was right to just do it. It would have taken too long to use recovery coins since I was at like half health. You know, it wasn't that bad. And I had a green herb, and I knew that herb would fill me up all the way, so might as well use it.
Are you shitting me?
Once again, more recovery coins. One thing I really enjoyed about this run compared to my original practice run, the practice run got me used to everything that was going to happen. So I knew where the enemies were going to be, I knew how many, I knew when nemesis would show up. But what's so fun is that certain things happened that didn't happen in the last one. The AI for the zombies is incredibly, you know, aggressive. But things that attacked me in my original run didn't. And then things that did attack me in this run didn't. So it kind of switched up. So that whole thing with Nemesis, me just trying to get back in the garage, was a lot harder this time compared to the other time. And I think there's adaptive difficulty in this game, I think. So that's probably why some things attack me now compared to the other run, because I was doing so well. I think the longer I go without dying, the longer I go without damage, the harder the game gets, I think. So I think that's why that happens. I know Resident Evil 7 has that. I'm really excited for that one. Oh yeah, fun fact. So the reason I did Resident Evil 3 knife only... Nice. The reason I did Resident Evil 3 knife only and not Resident Evil 2, I am on PS4. I am playing this on PS4. Now I know on PC, the knife only run can be abused because of frames. It can actually be incredibly easy with a knife only run, I've heard, on the PC. But I'm on the PS4.
Hey, I'm Super Cop.
So I didn't know if it would still be easier or an actual challenge or not. So I didn't want to do Resident Evil 2. But I knew for a fact that there was Inferno mode, and there weren't such tactics with the knife on this one. At least on the PS4. So I knew that it would be a lot better on the PS4 with Resident Evil 3 compared to 2. That's why I did this game instead of Resident Evil 2 for the knife only. But I do want to go back and do that knife only in Resident Evil 2. I want to do knife only in all the games that have a knife. That's my goal. I'm going to do it on 7. I did it on 1. I'm going to go back and do it on 2. Any game that has a knife, I want to do it knife only. That's my thing. That's my thing. I love knives. In real life and in games. So what I'm gonna do here, I mean, you know what I'm gonna do, but so this encounter with Nemesis, I thought you had to kill him. I thought you had to stop him in his tracks, but you don't. So in this upcoming scenario, we go into this hallway, we go into this small room, and Nemesis chases us around the room, and we just have to get through the vent. Now, I thought you had to take Nemesis down and then go through the vent. That's the ideal situation, but you don't. I watched this other guy do it, and this person, he just opened the vent. He just ran and he opened the vent and he got through, and I'm like, how the f did you do that?
Stars? I'll give you stars.
And now I've done it. I can also say that I did that in one go. I mean, I didn't do the whole thing in one go, but I did it. I ran from him. Yeah, bitches, spam it. I ran from him and I did it. Didn't have to run him around in circles. Didn't have to fight him. I just went through the vent, and that's luck. That's all luck. That's not skill. It's not
Carlos, do you copy?
speed. It was luck.
Carlos!
Yeah. Also don't like that you can't go in that room because you're on a radio. Use your other hand, buddy. But anyway, yeah, that was luck. So if you want to try that, it may take you several tries, because it's not based on speed. It's based on how Nemesis behaves, what attacks he's using, your proximity, and, you know, his distance. That's the same thing as proximity. But yeah, that was luck. So if you want to try it, go for it. So this next run here, I'm probably not going to talk through it. I will say that this is not my best run through the sewers. I did have a perfect run through the sewers, and then I instantly died at the very end. I was really sad about that. But, yeah. This was a really fun run.
Oh, God. I'm definitely burning these clothes.
So, right here, I didn't really know what to do. So I stayed behind. I stayed here to wait for him to leave, but I don't know if that's the best course of action. Because, I mean, I don't know. Should I just run through him? I don't know. I didn't want to do that, and that hurt my time, I'm sure. And then that's it. So in my perfect run through the sewers, I instantly died right there. When I was running, and then he tried to eat me, he fucking ate me in my perfect run. It was beautiful, I loved it. I have it in my outtakes. You get to see my perfect run in my outtakes video.
Carlos.
But I died instantly at the very end, and I was pissed off. But that was a really good run, and I'm really sad that I died. Man, I love this game.
It can use weapons? I gotta get out. Quick.
So, right here, I put the recovery coins back. I knew where the save box was, and I knew there wasn't really anything in my way, so I knew it was okay. So I put them back here. And then I take out more assault coins. Just one. Just one. Because I know how difficult this boss battle is. The first boss battle in the game is more difficult than the second. So I use 3 assault coins here, but only 2 at the second boss fight, because the second boss fight is easy. This was the hard one, purely because of the flamethrower. I try to run around him to dodge the flamethrower, but it's really difficult to get directly behind him, because the residual flames of the flamethrower can get in the way. But basically the strategy here is break the tank as fast as possible and dodge every single attack.
Still kicking?
So I won't talk during boss fights because, you know, those are the
Carlos?
important parts. But anyway, as far as strategies for that first boss fight, you destroy the tank on his back as soon as possible. When he attacks you, you know, dodge forward. You it's kind of confusing, but you dodge forward through the attack. I dodge backwards, that works. Do not dodge from side to side, you will get hit. Dodge backwards when he's doing the flamethrower thing. You know, the swipe, dodge backwards. But after the tank is destroyed, you dodge forward. So when he's charging at you, you dodge forward and you go through him, and he ends up behind you and giving you a good distance away. That allows you to get some, you know, breathing room. If you dodge to the side, he doesn't have as much distance because, you know, he missed you and then he stops. But if you dodge through him, he has more distance. That's why. And then when he attacks you with his club, his fire club, you dodge, I believe it's forward. You through the attack and you smack him. But you can't always do it twice because he has it's a fire club. It's putting fire all over the place. If you dodge too often with the fire club, you'll get stuck in the flames, and then it'll slow you down, and then you won't even be able to dodge because you're covered in flames. So when he's hitting you with the fire club, dodge forward once. If you think you can do it twice, go for it. But I tried to only do it once because I knew the second time I was gonna get caught in the fire. And then when he charges at you, dodge forward. And then once you know those things, once you know the pattern, it's actually quite easy. I would say that that's definitely one of the best boss fights in the game, the first one. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and say that that's the best boss fight in the game.
Rocket launcher? Really?
Very important here, very important. I look like I'm injured, and I am injured, but you should know, in this particular scenario right here, even if you're at full health, you will move as if you were injured. Only at that point. Over here, you won't. But back there, back down the stairs, you'll move as if you're injured, even if you're at full health. So, check your health before using an herb. That's what I did. I just want you to know that because I got fooled when I did this the first time. I was pissed off.
This is insane.
I died 3 times doing that. I died 3 times attempting that. I am not ashamed. And here we come to another round of You Shall Not Pass. I can't get past them.
Carlos, I know
I'm
we didn't
injured,
get off to a great start.
but even if I was at full health,
Thanks
I
for
wouldn't be able to
saving
get past them.
Hey,
Another one of those
saved my
moments
ass
I,
first.
I absolutely despise
Hell of
him.
a lot
Look at
braver
this
than me.
asshole standing in the doorway when the lady is clearly trying to get through. And look at his ass. He fucking sprints. He sprints. You're too close to him. He has to be in front. He has to be in front. He has to beat you to the finish line. So he sprints forward because you're too close to
Now
him.
that we knew orders.
Gosh.
It means I can
Look
help
at
save the
that.
city. It's fine by me.
And I can't attack him either. The game won't let me attack him. And it's like, no, I want to be in front, bitch. It's like, shit, he's still trying. But the game doesn't force him to get in front of me right there. Just earlier.
Good work.
Yeah, good work. Thank you. Thank you kindly. And now we're approaching the police station. Every scene in the game with Carlos, I enjoy. I enjoy playing as Carlos a lot. It's a different play style, and it's a nice change of pace because he doesn't dodge. He shoulder bashes, and he can punch, which is different. So this whole game, I've been used to dodging. Now I can't dodge.
Come get some.
So I'm practicing. See, there's a shoulder bash, and then there's a perfect bash. The perfect bash has the punch.
Leave him. Come on.
I don't know whether I prefer dodging or bashing, but I will say that I get so used to bashing, I
Where'd that
kind of
cop go?
screw up with the dodges later on. But I really enjoy Carlos's time through the police station and the hospital. Best parts of the game. The absolute best parts of the game. The first Nemesis boss, best boss in the game. You know, he's fun. That's Nemesis. Every other boss fight in the game is not Nemesis. That doesn't look like Nemesis. He looks like a mutant dog. Whoop-de-doo. Police station, the hospital. You know, the police station is nostalgic. The hospital's just fun.
Let's find him and
Also,
take him into custody.
I pick up the STARS manuals.
thought
I
this was
don't
a
know if
rescue.
they help with the perfect bash, the perfect counter.
Carlos,
I
take a look at
don't
this.
know, but I took them
I've located
anyway,
the STAR's office.
just in
Remember,
case.
Bard had access
That's why I
to
took
Umbrella's
them.
darkest secrets.
I don't know if they
He
work
knows
for
we're trying to keep
Carlos,
him
but I
under our
took them
thumbs.
anyway, just
So
in
this
case.
search and rescue mission is really more like find and detain. Right. Good to know.
I'll open the shutter so
Carlos
you
is
can
so
get
salty about it.
You stay
If
here
I
and
was
find
in
out
this
what's been going on here
situation,
at the station.
through. Call you if I find anything.
I'd be a good soldier. And
Hey!
it's like, oh, okay, find the detain,
careful.
kill his ass, awesome.
You too,
Let's
man.
do it. Put a bullet in his brain, let's get out of here. I don't care. I do my job, because that's who I am. I do my job. But not Carlos. He's a humanitarian. He cares about people. Not that I don't care about people. I do. I do. The job is a job, though. Don't get in my fucking way. Anyway, we go through the rest of the police station. We
hell
don't
was
fight
that
the
thing?
lickers just yet. But I'll get back to you on that when it comes. Then there's Brad. Because you didn't kill him, he follows you outside. It's really cool.
Stick around. Here we go.
So this next part right here, very important. So there's a whole bunch of zombies in the next
copy?
room. What I learned from the person I watched doing this is you funnel them through the door. You have them follow you in, and then you can get some easy kills. Get some perfect counters, and just kill them all in one swoop. It's a lot easier than going out there and trying to kill them and get swarmed. another example of me not using the recovery coins. I used herbs. One thing took me a while to figure out. I didn't know this. I had to look it up. And I only looked it up after I did it, so that sucks. Everything you get as Carlos does not carry over to Jill. I didn't know that when I was doing this. So what I was doing is I was trying to save all my herbs and to give them to Jill. But I can't do that. And I didn't know that. So anyway, all you really have to do here is go upstairs to get the key, go back downstairs, and get the detonator. Then go back upstairs. Here we fight the liquor. Easy. Easy. Stun lock him. Use your shoulder bash. Just smack him around. Use your shoulder bash. Stun lock the hell out of them. They're trash. They're nothing. Easiest kill in the game. They just have a lot of health. Sweet 360, bro. 360 no scope. 360 stun lock. Yeah, the liquors are disgusting. So, one shoulder bash, do 1 to 2 hits, do another shoulder bash. If you want to play it safe, do a shoulder bash and a hit. Shoulder bash and a hit. Repeat. Just like that. Easy. It's sickening. It's sickeningly easy. I don't do that with zombies, though. The difference between the zombies doing that and the liquor is bigger. It's flat on the ground and it has a bigger length. The zombie stands tall and it's less wide. So if you do that to the zombie, they can easily counterattack you and bite you by, spinning around. The liquor can't do that. The liquor's animations inhibit it from counterattacking you. The zombies can counterattack you. That's why I only do it with the liquors and the hunters. Never a zombie. Too easy for the zombie to bite back. And there's Brad. I don't kill Brad. I leave him alone. Let him eat someone else. And Brad is such a nice guy. It really sucks what happened to him in this game. It would have been a lot cooler if he got killed by Nemesis, like in the original, but hey, shit happens. At least this way, in the remake, he dies a hero. And here I have recovery coins. Because I didn't know that it doesn't carry over. I didn't know that. I mean, it does carry... all of Carlos's items carry over to the next Carlos scenario. But other than that, they don't carry over to Jill. And I didn't know that. But anyway, yeah. That's one way to look at it with Brad. Brad, in the remake, dies a hero. Brad in the original one just dies. So... it's all about perspective. Then I put the recovery coins back. I have the detonator. All I have to do is go upstairs, plant the detonator, and get through everything. This was difficult with a knife. Yeah, this was difficult with a knife. And I'll just let you watch.
Minute time, take the number.
This asshole again. This'll take some time. Look around, see if you can find anything useful.
Yeah, so there you go. There were pale heads in there, and liquors and, like, yeet. It would have been easy with grenades, but, knife only.
When I first did this, I didn't expect the Paleheads, but I knew they were there this time. I don't know why they were there, but I'm happy they were there because the Paleheads are incredibly dangerous creatures that you rarely see in the game. So seeing them more often in the hardest difficulty is, you know, amazing. And it just shows like how bad the outbreak is. That something like that was, you know, only in the testing facility got out. And here we are preparing for the second boss battle, which I think is the easiest boss battle in the game. It's, you know, it's just a dog. He runs around in a circle and he tries to swipe you. It is so disappointing. Now, I haven't played the original Resident Evil 3. I played, like, the beginning of it. Like, just the beginning of it. But I didn't, like, play the whole thing or really get anywhere. But I know about the clock tower. I saw a full playthrough of it on Residents of Evil, that channel. Saw the full playthrough, and yeah, this boss fight is honestly uninspiring. Which is ironic, because it's a remake. You'd think that the remake would have a better boss fight than the original, but I felt that the original was better. Anyway, so what you saw down there, as long as you keep to the left and then turn to the right, you'll dodge everything. You don't have to kill anything down there. Just run, just run, just run. Stick to the left, and then bang to the right. So there is one herb here, I knew exactly where it was, and then there's another herb here, I knew exactly where that is. It's in this box up here. Yep, right there. Banking all the herbs I can possibly find to do what I can. Saving them for the boss fight. And only the first boss fight in this game is good, in my opinion.
Bitch can't even swim.
You gotta let that scene play out.
Oh man, it's such a good one-liner.
So the whole thing about this boss fight coming up is, you know, just dodge and counterattack. Dodge and counterattack. But the other thing is, when he runs around in a circle on the walls, once he climbs up to the clock tower, just stand directly behind the statue in the middle. Directly flush plumb through the statue on the other side of where he is, and he can't hit you. He cannot hit you. If you hide behind that statue, when he's at the top of the clock tower and he jumps down, he cannot hit you. And that's what I take from him. Enjoy the rest of the fight. This is where I'm talking about. This is where you stand. Boom. Free hits. Can't hit. Yeah. Can't hit you there. It's badass.
hard to hit while it's moving. I need to stop it in its tracks. It's too hard to hit while it's moving. How do I kill this thing? Carlos, you still there?
And that's it. That's the second boss
Come
fight.
on, you're gonna crap out on me now?
Real easy. I didn't need any other coins. I didn't... You know, I could have done this without the assault coins. I could have done this without the iron defense coins. But I had them anyway, because I'm trying to get a good time. And I was doing very well on time. I mean, spoilers. I mean, I already told you in the beginning, I think. I don't get the S rank. I got an A. I was really disappointed about that, but hey, I did good. I mean, it's a lot better than 5 hours. So here we come to the hospital, the other and final portion of Carlos's scenario. I love the hospital.
I promise.
So I save, and I think I use the normal amount of coins here, 2 and 2.
Tyrell.
Oh wow, it's skipped. Okay, I don't know why it skipped like that. Goodness. Okay, that wasn't. Wait, was that me?
Okay. That was the end of the recording. Anyway, here's another liquor. Just watch. He's nothing. He's shit. Just run. He's nothing. You don't have to kill the liquor. Although I will say, if you don't kill the liquor here, he'll be there for Jill. Same thing with that. If you don't kill those things, they'll be there for Jill. And because I'm trying to go as fast as I can, and there's really nothing up here for Jill, I don't come back up here as Jill. This one's alive. See? That one's alive. And I already know where I'm going. I already know everything I have to do. So I'm just doing it. I'm over here, get the key, so that I can go get the key card. And then the key card will let me enter the room with more hunters, and then I can get the recording tape, and then go back out. And there's actually already a hunter here. It's already here. I just haven't run into it yet. Now, if you play the normal game, you know when the hunter spawns, but in Inferno mode, it's already there. And the first time I did this, terrified me, because I had no idea. And I go in here for more herbs, because I've already done this. I already know where it is. I already know what the items are. Some unfortunate damage there. But I think Carlos can take more damage than Jill can. So only one of these zombies is actually dead. All the other ones are alive. This one's alive. The other one to my right, that one's dead. That's the only one that's dead. And I already know what's in all the other lockers. And I already know where the keycard is, so boom. If you open up the other locker, there's a body in there. I don't know if it's alive. I don't remember. But that's the only locker that's important. And now he comes to the next hunter where I actually... wait, do I fight it here or do I run? I don't remember. Oh, I run! Okay. Hell yeah. And there's a liquor. I just run. I don't have to fight anything. There's the hunters. And there's a damn pale head. Don't fight it, just run. You can run past everything. You can run past these guys too. If you can survive. Yeah, you can run past everything in the hospital. You don't have to fight anything. I mean, if you want to collect all the items, then yeah, go ahead and fight to get the items. But as far as progressing through the scenario, you don't have to fight anything. And that's something I learned while I was practicing. I didn't look that up. It was just very interesting. Yeah, I just ran. And I got through there quicker, more efficiently, used less items, and I got all the items I needed.
All I wanted to know was what the documents were doing in your office in the first place.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm goddamn Nathaniel Bard. I'm the best biologist.
Bard. Tyrell. Is it here? All right, Joe. Hang tight. T? You're gonna be okay, Joe. Better grab some gear. Sounds like there's a lot of them out there.
So what I'm doing here is I'm readying up. I have the recovery coins, I'm putting them back. What is coming is wave after wave of infinite zombies and hunters. I take all 4 assault coins. And I take 3 iron defense coins, but I go back on it. I put them back. I keep the assault coins, but you'll see me put back the defense coins right here. I have two defense coins, 4 assault coins. The assault coins is, and there's the first aid spray. Don't forget that shit. I did, and I had to reload. Anyway, there's a first aid spray there. There's a detonator. You get those things first, and yeah, you just go ham on these creatures. There's no real strategy other than just killing them as fast as you possibly can. Now you may be thinking it's too easy for assault coins. You can kill zombies in 3 hits. 3 or 4 hits, sorry. But no. The difficulty is surviving the assault. I'm doing more damage than I normally can so that I can fight them. You can get overwhelmed easy if you don't kill them quickly. If you don't kill them in the correct order, you will get overwhelmed. That's why I took off the defense coins in favor of the assault coins. I have healing moves. I use them if I need them. So I'm not as strong, but I can do a lot of damage. I can't take a lot of damage, but I can dish it out. So if there's a swarm, I will go down. That was my reasoning behind all this. And look at that. I killed everything because of the 4 assault coins. But I can still easily get overwhelmed. If you don't like this area because I used 4 assault coins, I apologize. I didn't need the assault coins, but I did them anyway because I wanted to get through this, efficiently. But I still wanted the challenge, so I only had the 2 defense coins.
Oh,
Now we get to play as Jill again. Now everything Carlos had is gone. It doesn't exist anymore. It's nowhere on the map. I'm saving. I have everything I need because I don't need anything else. All the items that I had when I fought Nemesis, I still had on me. And I don't remember if I had anything on me, but anyway, the point is, liquor's here, ignore it. Go through this door, that's it. Just go. Now, if you're lucky, the liquor won't even hit you. That's why I dodged, just in case it hit me. There is one pale head. Usually that's an herb, but sometimes it's ammo. The pale head is in this next room. Just dodge it. The AI is very aggressive in Inferno mode. Usually I get through that without getting bit. Usually I dodge once and that's it. Sometimes some of these fuckers go for 3 grabs. 3 grabs. That's why I dodge a lot. You know? I anticipate the second grab. Because, you know, that turns out to be normal sometimes. But you never know when they're going to do the 3rd grab. So I always try to anticipate the 3rd grab. But in situations like that, where there's a door, you slow down. And then they grab through the door. And, yeah, there's not really much you can do. The timing of the dodges is very specific. You can either get it right and, you know, save a life. You can get it wrong and die. And that's what the Nemesis boss fight at the very end of the game is all about. You know, there are situations where you can dodge where you wouldn't normally be able to dodge. And then it opens your eyes, and it's like, oh, I can dodge through that when it looks impossible? I can dodge through that in the normal gameplay as well. But you don't know that you can do that unless you do it and then start over. That was a weird cut. Anyway. I have items, and I go through here, and I do this all in one go. When I did this in practice mode, I died a few times, but this is all in one go. Because I knew what was going to happen. Just go over here, activate the switch, boom.
I must admit,
I go to the elevator on the right, a pale head drops down. I kill the pale head first, because if I don't, it'll come back later. I just do it wrong. Yeah, the pale head takes a lot of damage. Still alive. Yeah. They take a lot of damage because they can heal. So you have to just keep going. But that's why I kill it here, because I have to come back. And then this is here, and then all the other zombies are there. They just get in the way. Now, the other zombies that were down there by the elevator, you can't kill them. You can only kill them on your way out. The game won't let you kill them preemptively. It's kind of bullshit, to be honest, but eh. See, that's bullshit, too. When I first did this run, in my practice, I died there. The explosion stopped me, and then I got eaten. So I was just spamming the dodge button during the explosion. It was such a dick move. Like, things like that get you killed, and you can't prevent it from happening. You just have to react accordingly. And I didn't even get a perfect dodge. I just dodged. But anyway, you run through here, activate the elevator, and this is actually different compared to the normal difficulties. Now, if you played Inferno mode, everything I say, you already know. But maybe you haven't played Inferno mode. Maybe you just want to watch me suffer. That's what the outtakes are for. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. It's different in Inferno mode. Just run. He
Can't get you on the ladder. Yeah, I think... I'm not sure how much I agree with that change, because the original change had zombies on the first end, and then behind you. That was difficult, but that was easy. So it kind of got easier in Inferno mode. Yeah. I don't know how to do that room, personally. I tried killing them, but I used up a whole lot of resources doing it, and I died. So I tried running through it, and I got hit. It's, I don't know how to approach that room. Situations like these benefit a lot from grenades. But, you know, this is a knife-only challenge. And I do get through it all in one run. So, thankfully, that happens. It's just a really interesting room, because there's 2 normal zombies and a palehead. If there wasn't a palehead, that room would be no problem. But the palehead takes more damage. I thought that was an herb.
Alright, here goes.
Yeah, just run. Just run. You don't have to attack anything in this scenario. These guys, that's up to you. That's debatable. But you don't have to attack anything in this whole thing. And like I said in my normal playthrough, this entire scenario is Resident Evil Resistance. There's elevators, there's zombies, the whole thing is a dungeon. This is Resident Evil Resistance in the single player mode. This is downtown. This is uptown. You go through the area, there's zombies everywhere. You get your keys, you power it up, and then you exit. That's Resistance.
Shit, he got away.
And then here comes the final part in the game of "You shall not pass." I absolutely despise it, but this is the last one. I'm so grateful this is the last one. It shouldn't even be here, and this is the worst one. This is the most disgusting out of all of them. Why don't you feel sorry for your friends, player? You have empathy, do you not? Yes, I have empathy, bitch. Fucking let me have it on my own time.
This way.
Can't get through the door. Only Tyrell can open
We'll find
it.
the vaccine.
What
up
happened to
ahead.
ladies first? Oh, ladies? Oh, this whole game's about you. What about the men? That's what this is. Not really. But yeah, you're forced to walk. I have to dodge just to get ahead of it. And then he speeds up. He speeds up.
Sure you don't need to stop?
Stop and do what?
And then I can't go through the
I
door.
got your back.
I can't go through the door until they're done
Get this
talking.
done.
It's bullshit. I hate that. Like, it won't let you get past him. It forces you to walk just so you can see him suffer. It's like, yeah, ridiculous. There's an herb in here. I take that. I have all 4 assault coins. I have all 4 assault coins for this area. Apparently I had it in the last area too, according to that footage. But the whole point is there's pale heads everywhere. So I used all 4 assault coins in this area for that reason and that reason alone.
Override key successfully generated.
This must be what powers it.
So, I have no tips for that area. No tips. I don't know. I will say that this was my worst attempt for that area. Other times, I've actually gone through it without any damage. But this time, I took all the damage. So I don't really have any tips. It's kind of down to luck. It's mostly down to how well you are at dodging. And then there's this situation up here. Now, I was actually really worried about this because I'm going to be facing about 4 hunters after this spot right here. So I take the red herb, and then my strategy is to bait out the creatures and then run past them, hopefully taking no damage, because I need all the healing herbs for the hunters down below. There's the palehead. It's usually a Nia, but it's a palehead this time. I usually dodge when I hear the tentacle. The Nias are some of the most chaotic creatures in the game because they have 2 different forms of attacks that are completely independent of each other. They have the grab and the tentacle, and they act independently. They can do both. So it's really frustrating because if you dodge the tentacle, you'll get grabbed. It's and once you get hit by that tentacle, they'll just spam the tentacle over and over again, and they'll stop you from dodging. They'll stop you from running away. And then here's the hunters. My strategy is hit and run. Hit and run. That's really all I can tell you. That fight was one of the most tense in the game for me, and I enjoyed it. I loved it. I loved the challenge. I loved the adrenaline, the fear, the stress. See that double grab? These guys wait here the whole time, and they don't leave. But they can't come through the door. Oh, okay. I lost some frames there. So one good strategy that usually works, so the door I came out of, they'll stay at that door, and they won't walk through it. Even if the door is open and you're right there, they will not walk through it. They'll attempt to grab you, but they won't walk through it. So if the pale head in the room that you're in, if you kill it, kill it quickly, you can stand at the open door and just hit them with the knife the entire time. And they won't be able to go through the door, so you can just kill them from the door. Or you can do what I did and just try to run. It's up to you. The quicker route is to run. If you don't get hit. If you get hit, then it's not as quick. You might as well have just started attacking. And then eventually, after I'm done healing, I put the recovery coins in there one more time. Wishing I could take that shotgun. And I believe I actually keep the assault coins because I'm not done. I have a boss battle up ahead. This is the last boss battle in the game that I get to use the knife on. The other one is just the railgun. And that doesn't count. Now, some people may think, oh, you're using the railgun, you failed the challenge. No, fuck you, that's what I say. No. You cannot attack Nemesis. You cannot kill the boss without using the railgun. Therefore, it's forced. Therefore, if you get to the railgun, you beat the game using the knife. If you're forced to use a specific weapon to end the game, then the challenge is you using the knife to the end of the game. That's it. Anybody who says you failed the challenge is an idiot. Or, you know, that's just their opinion. A dumb opinion, but yeah, it's still knife only. So I got this, and I did not look it up. As you could tell, I had no idea what I was doing. But I got it. And this is a weird set of events with skipping cutscenes. You don't really know what's going on. But, yeah, the next boss battle's coming up. It's not as easy as the first one. This one, he has a tentacle attack. Right there. This is pretty cool, just, you know, crawling up the grate, trying to escape. She has a knife. I don't know why she just doesn't stab it. Checking for herbs. Taking everything I possibly can. But I'm trying to ration. I don't want to take all my healing items into this boss battle, because I'll need all of them for the final boss battle.
What in God's name?
So I just take what I had on me, and then I go through there. The strategy for this is the same one as the last boss battle. You dodge, and then you hit. You can dodge forward, you can dodge backward. What the fuck was that cut? Okay. I missed that cut, apparently. Okay, that's weird. Not bad. But, anyway, yeah. The strategy is basically dodge and then hit. Dodge forward, dodge backward, dodge side to side, doesn't matter. Immediately dodge. And then you counterattack. And then when he climbs upwards onto the vats up there, zombies will come out. So if you're next to an opening when a zombie comes out, you just kill it right away. Just kill it as fast as you can. But the other thing is, the other zombies, all you do is run around in circles, and Nemesis will run through the other zombies, and he'll kill them. If he runs through a zombie, he'll kill it. So, you know, taunt him into running into the other zombies, and you don't have to deal with it. But that means it's slower. So it's really up to you. But that's what I do. I taunt him into crushing the zombies, and I kill whatever I can.
He's hiding behind tank 6. He's behind number 6.
Okay,
Why?
so that's it. Time for the final boss battle. I beat the game knife
I
only.
have to
There
get
you
that
go.
vaccine back.
That was it. Because that's the last boss you use the knife on. Up next, you don't even need the knife. You don't have any weapons at all. Because the only weapons you can use is the knife. And you can't use it on this form of Nemesis. So I just don't use it at all. I take every healing item I possibly have. Everything I can fit. There's one healing item in the next room, but I take everything with me. I get rid of the assault coins, I think. But I keep the defense coins. Because I'm not attacking with a knife. Now this boss battle would be a lot easier if I had a gun, but that's why I'm not using it. And I'm just debating right there. Just thinking about it. So as you can see, I only have 2 defense coins. I could have gone all the way with all 4 defense coins, but no. I practiced this a whole bunch. I knew I could do it with only 2 defense coins. You know, this has to be a challenge. So I have 2 defense coins. I can take damage, but I can't take too much damage. You can easily lose this fight if you cannot time your dodges perfectly. And I'm just gonna let you watch the fight. But yeah, if you cannot time the dodges, you will lose no matter what. So, enjoy this extremely long boss battle.
Cheap power sources remaining.
fucking hit!
And that's it. That's the game. I did it. Knife only. A little, you know, corners here and there, but I did it. Hardest difficulty, knife only, no guns. That last boss battle, when I was practicing this, you know, fact, you know, just truth. In my practice run for this, I did not beat the boss. In my practice run, I was practicing with him, but I never actually killed him. And then I stopped the game, I restarted the entire game, and then when I got back to this boss, then I killed him for the first time, because my thinking was, I'm gonna get this fucking trophy, and I'm only gonna do this one time. So, I mean, this boss was so difficult, it took forever for me to get the timing, but it became second nature. I eventually, you know, did it to where I figured out the timing. I felt the timing. I am one with the Force is with me. That's basically what happened. But not on that level. Yeah. So I did it. So, thank you for watching this entire fucking video. If you enjoyed, please remember to press that like button. And as always, have a great day.